Miss everyone. I'm just so happy to be here. I'd be remiss, Mr. and Mrs. Durham. I didn't know that you guys were going to be here, but I just truly want to say that Kevin, I think about him all the time when I'm out. I just say a prayer to him. I mean, he was just such a great guy, and every time I think about what happened to him, it just makes me so sad. So I just want to say hi, and I'll be definitely talking to you guys because he's the man. I know he's watching over us, so thank you. But to your Spartan students, I have a question for you guys. Just a quick question. Is it still 4 minutes in between classes?
5.
It's 5 now. Yes! I've been working on it. It's like, it's hard. Please take it 5 minutes in between. You need time to socialize, right? I mean, good. So thank you guys for making that change. I sincerely appreciate it. I just want to first say that I'm such a proud alumni of Archbishop Spartan. I love this place. I mean, I love it. I'm always thinking about it. Whenever I can get back, I'm here. And I'm always reading about you guys in the news. So, for instance, are there any members of the girls' basketball team here? No. But anyway, those guys, it was 30-3. They was balling. 30-3. ESPN in high school, that's big time. But also, the equestrian team, any members from there? No. But you guys, look, those guys scored 170 points, came in first place in their competition. Can someone please teach me how to ride a horse? That's awesome. Awesome. But also, shout out to Jacob. Jacob, who became a rookie firefighter. Are you here? No. But Jacob, I mean, this guy, he's a rookie firefighter. That's such an accomplishment. I watched some training that those guys do. Very rigorous, very intense. So if you see him, tell him to please be safe, because that's awesome that he's a rookie firefighter. Also, it's academic. My Sean, Michael, and Zach, are you here? No! But Sean, Michael, and Zach, those guys, it's academic. I mean, that's a great show. I watch that show even now. I mean, those questions are tough. But those guys, they did great on this academic, so I will give them a round of applause, but they're not here. And then finally, Brendan and Taylor, you guys who got the 2 Youth of the Year Volunteer Awards, are you here? Are they here? Brendan, Taylor, nobody. Okay, don't worry about it. Quickly, I just want to piggyback on what Mr. Van Waalbeck said, tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Derek Young. I grew up in Pleasant, Maryland, which is about 45 minutes away here, so quite a bit of commute. Came to Spalding, and I graduated in 2006. And then I was fortunate enough to attend the United States Naval Academy. I graduated in 2010 with a Bachelor of Science degree in Quantitative Economics. And yes, it's true what you guys heard. It's a tough place to be at, but a great place to be from. So I'm definitely thankful for my experiences and the lessons that I learned at that school. But today, I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story of perseverance, a story of a person who made their dreams come true, a story of a person who experienced adversity. There's no doubt in my life, no doubt in my mind, that as you all mature and as you grow through life, there will definitely be adversity. You will experience adversity. And how you respond to this adversity may be determined how you define. The great Martin Luther King tells us that the ultimate measure of a man is not how he stands in time of convenience and comfort, but it's how he stands during the time of challenge and adversity. Thank you. I need to know. Thank you. Appreciate it. So there's going to be adversity. But the story. So there's this girl, a young lady, who at the age of 6, she loves to write. It's in her heart. She goes to high school. Her favorite subject is English, and she loves to write. She graduates from high school. She graduates from college. Then she moves to Portugal. She meets her husband. She gets married, and she has a daughter. So unfortunately, after some time, her and her husband separated, and her and her daughter moved back to England. And while she's in England, she's poverty-stricken. She can't find a job. She can't have any work. She's poor. She's living off $100 a week off welfare. And then, unfortunately, during this time, her mom dies of multiple sclerosis. So she's devastated, depressed, doesn't know what to do. So during this time, she has a story in her heart. A story about a boy and a wizard, and she believes it can change dreams. Dreams can come true. So what she does is she goes to the cafe shop, and she sips on espresso for 2 hours at a time, mind you, because she can't afford her heat, so she's just in a comfort level, and she writes her story, she writes her book, until finally it's complete. So she has her story complete, then she goes to a publisher. She's like, here, I have this idea of a great story. I think it'll change the world. Will you take it? And they're like, no, I don't think it's a good story. She goes to another publisher. They're like, no, I don't think it's a good story. Then finally she goes to another publisher, and they're like, no, it's just not a good story. But she didn't give up. She didn't stop. She kept pushing, she kept pushing, she kept pushing, until finally she was able to get a publisher. The name of her book was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So does anybody know who that author is? Exactly, J.K. Rowling, right? So the rest of it is history. J.K. Rowling is one of the most renowned authors. She's made over millions of dollars, but at first she had nothing. She had nothing. So, while that's not a typical story of success, I'm here to tell you students today that you too can have a story of success. But I guess that leads me to a question, and I want to get some answers. Let's get some people involved, the students, not parents, the students. So, what does it mean to be successful? Anybody, what is success? I'm going to call on people if you don't answer, so somebody's going to answer. Come on, somebody, anybody. My man right there, good job. What you got? What does it mean success? What do you think? Young man right there? Orange shirt, yeah, you. Anything. Yes, set a goal. I like that. Good job. Who else? Anybody? That's one. Oh.
Our faculty, but I'll share.
Okay, yeah, we need to get some brainstorming. I'm fine with it. Go ahead.
Do what you want to do.
Okay, I like that. Absolutely. Anybody? John Lane. Lucky man. What you got?
Tons of money.
Okay. Yeah. Tons of money. Okay. Anybody? Come on, I need like three more answers. Three more. We'll move on.
Call it Courtney Strength.
Thank you, Ms. Mark. Courtney Strength.
She's right there.
Courtney, you hear us?
I guess success is what you make of it. If you're happy with your life, then you should be successful.
Oh, I love that. That's great. Two more. Give me some names. Fat Linda, got you. Okay, good grades in school. I like that. One more.
Marianne.
Okay, thank you. Raise your hand. To be happy in life. Okay, I like that. To be happy in life. I think Courtney with the blue shirt. I think you had the best answer, Courtney. Mom, what you think?
I think so.
Come on, Courtney. I brought gifts too for you, because everybody else had awards. I thought I'd bring one too. So Courtney, come on up here. I got a gift for you. Come on. Good job, Courtney. So I want everybody to see that. I highly recommend you pick up this book. It's called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. I'm also giving you a bookmark that just says never, never quit and keep fighting hard. So congratulations. Keep up. Good job. Okay, so everybody, great job. We got a lot of good ideas for success. I totally agree with that. Totally success. You got to be successful. But I'm here to tell you that success is not easy. It takes work, right? No one's going to give you success. I tell you, Mr. Van Walbeck spoke on it earlier. I'm an assistant basketball coach at Tallwood High School down in Virginia Beach, right? And I'll get my, similar age to you guys, and I'll get them all together, and I'll say, hey guys, who wants to be the best player on the team? Who wants to average the most points? Who wants to be a star? Raise your hand. Everybody, yeah, me, coach, yeah, that's good, right? So then I'll say, okay, what if I told you to be the best player on the team, to be successful like that, you have to run 100 suicides right now? Where the hands go? Nobody wants to do that, right? they quit. They're like, no, I don't want, it's too much. And that's why I want to talk to you guys today, that success is not easy. And people say they want to be successful, but they don't want to do what it takes to be successful. And in my limited experience, I've narrowed success down to what I think are 3 key points. I call them the triple C's of success. The first C is commitment. You have to be committed, right? The second C is competence. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to study, educate yourself. And thirdly, as Ms. Mars spoke on, one of her awards, character. You have to be people of character. So the first, commitment. Webster uses some words to define commitment, right? Like obligated, to a special purpose, dedicated. To me, that means you have a mindset that no matter what happens, no matter what I experience, I'm going to commit myself to accomplishing what I want to accomplish. And you made a great point that said setting yourself a goal, right? And when you set the goal, you have to be committed to that goal. And Ms. Marr spoke on it. When I was at Spalding, I had goals of making all A's. That was my goal. I said, you know what? To be successful to me, I need to make all A's. So I was committed. I worked hard. I studied. I would stay after class if I didn't understand something. I would do whatever I could possibly to say, hey man, I want to get all A's no matter what. And also at Spalding, I played basketball here. You know, I thought I was pretty good. I was okay. You know, I did what I could. Right, Jason? I was all right. But I wanted to be a Division I basketball player, right? And I had this coach. He was like, you're not good enough. You won't be good enough. And I'm like, wow, man. But I didn't let it stop. I said, you know what? I'm not good enough right now, but I'm going to commit myself to being a better basketball player. So what did I do? I lived 45 minutes away. I used to say, Mom, I got to get up. No breakfast today. I'm driving in. I used to shoot 200 shots a day. Shoot. I used to stay after practice. I used to go before practice. I used to do whatever I could do to commit myself to being a better basketball player. So commitment. But I also don't want you to be fooled, guys, that with commitment also comes sacrifice and discipline. And by sacrifice, I mean you're going to have to give up some little things for the big things. So for instance, when I wanted to make all A's, when I wanted to play basketball, I might have had to say, hey, no, friends, I can't hang out today. I got to study. I got to work. You know, I might have to sacrifice some sleep. Like, I'm tired, but I got to study to make sure that I get the lesson and I'm able to pass my test. So understand that when you want to be successful, you have to be committed, and you also have to discipline yourself and possibly sacrifice some things you want for the bigger goal. Next C, competence. Guys, you have to possess the knowledge and the skills to do whatever it is that you want to do. You have to study, right? I mean, let's think about it. Let's see. Will we want a police officer to perform brain surgery on someone? No, not my brain. I don't know what your brain. Not my brain. But would you want a pilot to do open heart surgery on someone? No, he's not qualified in that, right? But or will we want a history teacher to teach classical music? I understand Mr. Whitty, he knows it all, he can do it, but that's the only one, right? No, Mr. Whitty's not here, okay. But guys, you gotta be confident, right? But and even in the Navy, we have what we call SMEs, standing for subject matter experts. And these people in the Navy are the sole experts on a particular subject, meaning that they went to rigorous schools, they passed level of knowledge exams, they are qualified to talk intelligently about this subject. And in the Navy, that's critical because people's lives are at risk. And our captain, our officers, we make decisions based off the credible information from subject matter experts. So it would be a terrible thing if they don't know what they're talking about, right? People can get hurt. So make sure you're competent in whatever it is that you do. And even if we look at our teachers, I was reading the Spalding Mission. I don't know if you guys, anybody has read that, but it touched me. It was awesome. It says, a true education aims at the formation of the human person, spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, socially, and physically. And that's awesome. So a Spalding teacher, their competency, they're required to challenge you and help you to grow in these pivotal years in high school, guys. I mean, I don't know if you understand, but the foundation for who you will be in life is being laid right now in high school. And these guys, clap it up for the teachers. That's a pretty responsible job. So thank you. Which brings me to a special shout out. Ms. Tobin, are you here? Please tell me you're here. Not here. Okay, but anyway, I'm still going to shout her out. So when I first transferred to Spalding, right, I meet Ms. Tobin. If you guys don't know, she's the art teacher here. And my favorite art teacher in the world. And when I was in class, though, Jason Johns happened to be one of my best friends. He's here. Hey, Jason. He happened to be in class, and he's a great drawer. But, I'm telling Jason, like, man, this is art class. This is an easy A. I don't have to do anything. I mean, how could I not get an A? It's art. I mean, it's easy. So Ms. Tobin, like, oh, yeah, she's all nice. Then the first progress report, I had a B+. What? A B+? And Ms. Tobin went, because she made Educator of the Year, so that's why I want to congratulate her. She was Educator of the Year. But she made me work for the A. So guys, you gotta work for the A. And yes, Jason, you got me in trouble, but that's fine. Okay, my final C, guys, I just want to talk to you about the character. I mean, high school, some people are like, why is character important? I don't need character. Why? No, character is extremely important. It's one of the most valuable attributes you possess. Do you know that one small bad decision could change your entire life? Your entire life. I mean, character, it takes a long time to build, but it can be lost in an instant. So think about it. If you in a class and you cheat, trying to get an unfair advantage over your classmates, and you get in trouble, like your academic record is tarnished, and your character is going to follow you possibly in college or whatever. It's going to follow you for the rest of your life. So you have to think about that. Be people of character. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Be a person of integrity. Do the right thing when no one's looking. So that is the triple C's of success: commitment, competence, and character. So as I conclude, I just want to leave you with a few thoughts, some takeaways from my time talking to you. In life, you're going to be faced with choices every day. Choices. Choices come with them consequences. Some consequences are good consequences. You study, you get a good grade. But also some bad choices you make, unfortunately, come with negative consequences. So you guys have to think about every choice that you make. Think about the consequences that are aligned with that choice. Also, I want each of you to understand that you're special. You possess unique talents, unique skills, unique attributes that's going to allow you to be successful in life. But the choice is yours. I want to apologize right now. Unfortunately, you're going to meet people in your life. They're going to tell you you can't do something. You won't never do that. You won't be this. They're going to try to be negative people and they'll hold you back. I tell you right now to disregard every negative thing. Understand that the only person who limits you from being successful is yourself. If you want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor. If you want to be a lawyer, you can be a lawyer. But the choice is yours. In conclusion, I'm reminded of this great quote by Henry Ford about how the powerful of the mind and self-fulfilling prophecy. And he tells us that whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're both right. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? If you didn't catch that, I'm going to give you another. I love quotes. I love to read. I'm going to give you one more quote, another great one. The power of the mind. The quote says, if you can conceive and you truly believe, then you can achieve. So congratulations again to everyone who got awards. Keep up the good work. I'll see you guys around. Thank you and God bless.